Okay, so for Voyage 2, we learned about the humans and the environments. And me and Josh decided to investigate on ways that we generate electricity and see the benefits of them and just basically analyze future kind of power generations. So we focused on three of them. One is the wave power. It's rather new. The next one is solar power. Then the last one is geothermal. So all these are new sources of green energy. So I'll start with the wave power. Wave power is the newest kind of energy. It's adopted by many surfers because they need electricity to power their shacks by the beach. So they install these floating devices on the water. This isn't a floating one, but basically what it does is the waves pushes the air in the vacuum right here, and it goes through the wind turbine. When the wind turbine spins, electricity is generated. And this is enough electricity to generate a light bulb and basically the needs of a shack. So it doesn't produce that much power, but I think it's a very efficient way and environmental friendly way to generate electricity. So this is the rather newer energy generation devices. So I'll go on to the next one, solar power. So solar power, it's rather more expensive than the building price of the wave power ones, but these solar panels are adopted in many homes that have good sunlight and doesn't have bad weather a lot. And these solar panels work by transforming the sun's light energy into electrons and then supplying the electricity that we need. So then the last one is geothermal. So for geothermal, this is a different method, totally different method of generating electricity. So what it does is the heat from inside the earth heats up the water that circulate in these pipes. So then these pipes bring the hot water into a turbine and release the gas that the water forms, the water vapor. And this turns the turbine of the generator, and that produces electricity. Another usage of this is to warm up homes as a heating device. So what they did in Ireland is they circulate water into the house, so then the hot water can warm up the house, and then the outlet pushes the water back down into the ground. So I'll start from the benefits of all of these. So wave power is very cheap, rather cheap compared to all the other ones, and it's easy to build, and it doesn't take up a lot of space, and hardly any carbon dioxide is produced while making this. And then we go to the solar panels. Solar panels is rather the same, except it uses more carbon dioxide when it's built, but it's a lot more lasting device where it can last longer, and it produces more electricity than that of the wave. And for the last one, this is a very, very expensive device, but it could be used well up to 60 to 70 years. It's really sustainable. It doesn't take up a lot of space. You can install it in your home wherever there is a magma under the ground that is close enough for the pipes to go through. But this is the more expensive and more space-taking of them all. But I think this is the best of all of them because it's really sustainable. You don't have to touch it for 60, 70 years, and it's still working. So I made a model of the geothermal model. So here is my model, and the model here, it shows the can here is the house that the water heats up, and down here we have the water flowing through and coming back through, and there's the pump in the back, and the pump brings the hot water through these tubes into the can, which heats it up, comes out through here, and gets heated again down here. So this is basically how geothermal the system works. Okay, so out of all of these energy generating things, I really prefer the geothermal because you don't sunlight will sometimes it's not there because it's cloudy or something, but if it's always under the ground if it's geothermal, and the waves too. The waves would also be a second choice because the waves are always there, but it doesn't generate that much of a energy. So that's the energies that we looked upon and investigated on. So hope you enjoy.